Welcome and welcome back. For all of those that are returning, I'm so grateful. And for those that are just coming across me, hey, welcome. Glad to have you here. So today we are going to dive into the essential topic about thriving in a competitive industry. You probably have noticed a lot of noise online, a lot of competition, and how do you stand out in the market? How do you outshine your competitors and take your business to the next level? Stick around. So, first, it's about mastering innovation and adaptation. And we tend to get a little stuck in the rut. I do. Keep doing the same thing over and over again, not really paying attention, keeping nose to the grindstone, however you were taught about not really paying attention, the ostrich that puts her head in the sand type of thing. You're doing what you're doing and you're doing it well, and people do appreciate you, and you don't keep an eye on what's going on around you, and pretty soon there's a pinch or a stall in your business because competitors have kind of taken your customers or outshined you. So how do we stay visible? Is to pay attention to the marketplace. What's happening? Who is striving to get more attention? What are they doing to get more attention? It doesn't mean you need to do it and that you need to follow along. It's a lot more fun to be the one who everyone else is trying to be or become. You see this so often with television marketing on the major networks. Somebody will have a fantastic commercial and everybody else tries to make something similar to that so they can follow along. So let's be the one who everybody's trying to duplicate. They say that that's flattering. I know that if anyone knows about Weird Al Yankovic, loved what he has done. And they always often said that if he made a version of your song, you made it. So let's be that. Let's be the one who creates and innovates, and it sounds exhausting. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's a couple little quick things that you can do to stay out there. And I think that's the biggest part of it, is not only watch what the market trends are, adapt and then be innovative, but just try things. Innovation means just try things. It may or may not work, but you try it as long as it's aligned with your brand and with you personally. Keep an eye on industry trends. So if you are in the coaching industry, then what's going on in the coaching industry? And I see a lot of people wanting to be coaches, do have some amazing expertise, but are being guided down the wrong path as far as how to market their expertise. If you're in the trades, maybe you're in a plumber. What's the marketing trend? What are people doing? I hear some really funny radio commercials right now for one of the local companies, and it catches a lot of attention. What could you do similar or opposite of that to create a vision or visibility in your company? This is the hard one for a lot of business owners because we think we know what we're doing and we certainly believe we're doing it the right way, but your customer is the one that's out there in the market for you, marketing your business, and what are they saying about you? It's really important. Get feedback from your customers. Ask them, what could we have done differently? What kind of thrilled you, or what was unexpected around our customer service? And get some feedback about what you're doing right and what you can improve on so that you can innovate to get excellent customer service and be the top of your market. Sometimes it does take investment. And it means investing in new technologies and adapting them into your business. Some of those technologies tend to be trends, but many of them will not be. And to stay on the edge, learning them, understanding them, maybe not investing in them right away, because some of these new technologies, especially if you're a trade business, can be really expensive. But at least understand them and know that they're available and what are they, and watch them. It might be right for your business right away, and it might be something later down the line, or the adaptation of that might be something for your business. But know and be aware of what's out there and what's going on in the technology for your niche. What does that mean for service-based businesses like myself, like coaches? Look at the technologies available to help improve your business and make everything more automated. I don't care if you're a brick and mortar or a home-based business. What can you do to make your business more automated and still create the customer service that people are expecting? People look at companies that you respect. There are some big ones out there, and how they innovate. Apple is like the biggest one that people look towards. My goodness, they're always innovating. They're never stopping, and they're never settling. Amazon, same thing. Always trying new things. Always moving forward rather than settling. Teslas. I mean, there's a lot of companies you can look at to get ideas for your business on how you can be front of the market. Excellent customer service, exceptional customer service. Anything you can do to make the customer's experience from the moment you've answered the phone until when you're finished with their project is awesome, to help them continue to remember you and who you are. Some of the other videos I've talked about sending cards. Who sends mail anymore? Send a greeting card that says, hey, thank you. I did an experiment once. And I have to say, this wasn't something I made up, but I certainly appreciated doing it. My coach suggested it. We send thank you cards out every day, one thank you card every day for 30 days, based on the owners of the Savannah Bananas. And the owner sends out a thank you card every day. And he has a great YouTube video about that. So I started sending out thank you cards, and it's pretty easy the first week or two, but then you start stretching them. Who am I going to send a thank you card to? And I sent thank you cards out to my veterinarian and the staff that we take, where we take our pets at the vet. And I sent it in to cousins that I hadn't heard from or talked to, and friends I hadn't talked to in a long time, people that were important in my life that I just never said, hey, I really appreciate you. And I sent them out, one, because of the challenge, and two, to see what the experiment was, and to really share with people how I felt about them. These were true, honest feelings I was sharing with them about how they had made a difference in my life. And what fascinated me is that they would reach out to me and tell me thank you and how much they appreciated that card and that note. So something as simple as that, sending a card, can be really, really impactful for a customer. While you're working with them and afterwards, again, for thank you, or even sending something to a customer in the past. It can be just a gift card. You can send gift cards. It can be just a greeting card. It can be gift cards. It can be a little gift, whatever you choose to send. But some people would say that a text would be okay. Yes, sure. It's about remembering them and validating them and creating value that you have for that customer. That's going to create exceptional customer service. And it's about building strong relationships. So letting them know that you appreciated them, which you did, and that they're important to you, which they are, is going to be huge. Respond promptly. I can't believe how many small businesses don't respond promptly to even quotes, estimates. So somebody's reaching out to them, and I did this personally. I reached out to a service-based company because a trade company that I needed for my home through their contact form on their website. Never heard anything from them. So was it not going to them? That's kind of on them because they didn't check, and they didn't check with the web developer. Or do they just choose not to respond? Do they not even look at it? It's just a shame because they lost business because they weren't paying attention. So, small tip for all of those who have contact forms, your email address or your phone number on your website, test it. Make sure that it's actually working because you might be losing money that's on the table. But respond quickly. Within, if you can, 24 hours. Of course, you don't work 24/7, but maybe put them into the message, I'll reach out to you during business hours. And these are my business hours. So they know when to expect your call back. Personalize the interactions so that they know that you're listening to them and you understand, and that you can say to them, hey, did you get that taken care of? And build a strong brand identity. And I've done other videos on this and how to get a strong brand identity. That's going to help you outshine your competition when people know who you are and they think about you. Everybody knows what the little smile is. Amazon, of course, that's their logo, but the brand identity is I can pretty much get whatever I need or want from them pretty quickly. So what's your brand identity? Make sure that it's strong, that you're very visible, and do it consistently. Some of these things are not going to cost you a cent. Some of them might cost you a little bit of money and investing in your time. But you can outshine your competition by doing some of these things because they're not. Or they are, and they're doing it a little bit better. So watch them. What are they doing differently? And you'll hear this a lot. This is kind of the up and coming buzz, and it really is a necessity. What's your brand story? And what does that mean? What's your mission? What's your values? What are you emotionally tied to? Why did you get into that business? Most of us have a story about that. There's a reason for that. And people connect with you emotionally when they know that story. So share that with people. So to summarize, stay aware, be able to adapt quickly, be flexible, be innovative, excellent customer service, build a really strong brand, your identity in the marketplace. And this can all create a thriving business once you have strategy and planning and you're consistent about execution. So if you like these tips, you'd like to hear more, hit the like button, hit the notification button to subscribe so that all the new material will come to you whenever it's available. You'll be notified. And thank you so much for watching today. You can have a thriving competitive business regardless what industry you're in with a few simple steps that really doesn't require a whole lot of out-of-pocket money. It will take some time investment. Are you ready and willing to commit to a thriving business? Until the next video, sending love.